Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back in today's episode. I want to talk about the Ferrari F310B. Now this is the Ferrari 310B. Here we have Eddie Irvine and we have Michael Schumacher, 1997 Formula One World Championship. That was crazy. So after a quiet 1996, even quieter 1995, following the 1994 crazy season when, what happened after the death of Senna with Schumacher and Hill going head-to-head trading punches, Benetton was cheating and whatnot. Then Ferrari signed Michael Schumacher in 1996. They won one race in Barcelona and then they wanted to build on that in 1997. And what a season that was. Now, Ferrari had a really good wingman in Eddie Irvine, who wasn't doing too bad that year, but of course he had like four podiums, I think, and finishing the points consistently, but also he made mistakes. Now, the star of the show was definitely Michael Schumacher that season. He was a lot more consistent than Jacques Villeneuve throughout the season. Ferrari had really good reliability as well. And Jacques Villeneuve, I think the first 5 races, he either won it or retired. So he won in Brazil, Argentina, and I think in Spain, and then he retired in Canada, and Monaco, San Marino, and Australia. So that was crazy at that time. Imagine like you show up and you think you're either going to win or you're going to retire. And Schumacher had obviously more consistency, more reliability from the Ferrari. That was pretty good. Now, this is why the season sort of like ended up to the wire. The second to last race in Japan, Jacques Villeneuve was disqualified, but the championship would have gone to the wire anyway. And then the last race in Jerez, bang, again. Schumacher showed his true color and collided with Jacques Villeneuve, taking him out, Schumacher, this time, and not his opponent. So Schumacher was beached, and Jacques Villeneuve went on to lead the race. He will not win the race because he was managing a problem. Hakkinen won that race. And Jacques Villeneuve finished third, which was all he wanted. So he won the championship on track. Now, of course, the FIA took unprecedented measures and disqualified Schumacher, which was, I think, the first time since Senna in '89 that was disqualified from the championship. And the title went to Jacques Villeneuve, but he went to Jacques Villeneuve regardless. Now, let's take a look at this car because I think this car is quite beautiful. I got it as part of a job lot. If you have missed that series, you can watch it somewhere around here. And this was Ferrari's first all-in with Michael Schumacher. They threw a lot of resources developing this car. I'm actually amazed that Eddie Irvine couldn't. Eddie Irvine was really pretty talented at that time. He had a good pedigree in racing. His win will come in the following year, where he had to mount a challenge to Mika Hakkinen. This guy right here got smashed into the wall at Silverstone, so he was missing almost the entirety of the '98 season. Let's take a look at this car in a bit more detail. So here, as you expect from Minichamps, really good quality on the wheels. Of course, the wheels do move, and you can see that the steering wheel also does it. Other than that, I don't have the Jacques Villeneuve car from that era. Oh, these wheels here at the back are a bit stiff, but it doesn't matter. What it strikes me actually is the lack of sponsors. Of course, Marlboro, they were the title sponsor missing from here. But I'm really surprised there aren't any more sponsors here. Now today, if you watch Formula 1 today, in any of these cars, you would probably see a ton of sponsors. So back then, tobacco money was all you need, essentially. Probably Goodyear, Shell forked a lot of money in Ferrari, Marlboro forked a lot of money in Ferrari, and the main sponsors were here on the side. But I'm just curious why Ferrari never had sponsors here during that year, and also in the following year. I remember 2002, the cars were the same. They only had sponsors on the side pod. Maybe it's due to how the race were broadcasted. I think the cameras were at ground level, so you could only see this and that. That makes sense. But still, there's a lot of other space to advertise here. So Ferrari finished the season with one guy disqualified from the championship. Schumacher finished with 5 wins, I think. Yeah, he won Monaco, he won in Canada, he won in France, another one in Belgium at Spa, and he won crucially won the Japanese Grand Prix, which he needed to bring the championship to the wire, and of course retired from Jerez. That season at Jerez was the last race at Jerez. Remember, it was pretty interesting. 3 guys were Villeneuve, who was Frentzen, and Schumacher. I think they had the same time, but of course it went to Jacques Villeneuve because he set it up first. That was pretty interesting at the time. Now, do you have this car in your collection? Are you collecting Ferraris? Let me know in the comment section which Ferrari cars you have. I have a lot more, and I'll probably do a series with all my Ferrari cars. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.